Boom, baby. Murad Fiki, what's going on? Today is Friday, January 17th. We are about halfway through the first month in 2025, and it is just going to be an incredible year. Got a lot going on. I do want to go up with the facts and figures of the latest sales trends and what's going on. How has the beginning of the year kicked off? And rates haven't fallen just yet. They're still holding strong, and a lot of that has to do with the market taking off. But there is a freeze coming on Monday. So make sure that you've prepped your house for the freeze. You drain the sprinkler lines and you prep the pipes so you don't have busted pipes and whatnot. So we'll discuss that briefly. But let's go ahead and dive right in. We're going to look at our weekly activity snapshot, week 2 of 2025. We are looking at January 7th to January 13th. There was a 28.2% increase in new listings year over year. About 3,387 new listings were entered into MLS last week. Pending listings, about a 4.2% decline. About 1,679 went under contract. Off-market listings, 1,855 sellers withdrew their homes from the market. That's a 46% increase year over year. Closings were up by 16.9%. So still 1,151 closings. So when I talk to someone and they say, oh, homes aren't selling, I hear the new doom and gloom. That's not true. Homes sell every single week, year round, 52 weeks a year. Homes sell, including Christmas week, Thanksgiving week, Halloween week, Easter week, every single week homes sell. 16.9% increase year over year. And the showings were about flat, 35,959 showings last week. That means almost 36,000 buyers walked into homes last week and actually saw them in person. 10,817,000 views on HER.com. That's a 34.8% increase year over year. This tells me that the trend is ticking upward. 7,688 open houses held, in person and virtual. So that is pretty awesome, if you ask me. The trend is showing that there's a lot of viewings online. There's a lot of showings, 36,000 showings in person. And that tells me that the market is going to take off. When and if interest rates fall, there's going to be a big pop. Prices are going to take off. So if you're thinking of moving, I would start looking right now. I would not wait until the rates fall, because you can always refinance. You can always rate lock later, but you don't want to wait until it's way too late, and then prices have taken off and you're going to pay for it on the price end. So we said, Joel says this virtual is amazing. Thanks, Joel. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far. So that being said, let's go ahead and let's look at one more thing I wanted to pull up. Let me see. I'm going to share with you my slides. I want to discuss how can we best prepare for the upcoming weather. And real quick, one other thing I wanted to look at too is I saw this graphic. It was pretty good from CoreLogic saying the states where properties are most at risk for wildfire. Now, our thoughts and prayers are with those in California. Devastation throughout Los Angeles, the Palisades, and many other areas where homes have been wiped out. But you can see on this graph, Texas still has about 233,000 homes that are at risk of extreme wildfires. Texas is number 3 in the nation. Not close to California, because California is about 8.7%, about 1.279 million homes in California were and are still at risk for extreme wildfires. In Texas, we have about 233,000. So just something to consider. Hopefully you have insurance. If you don't, let us know. We will help you get insurance ASAP. And then, of course, we're looking at the freeze coming next week. So temperatures are expected to go into the low 20s. Anything below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, your pipes could and will freeze. So it's important you wrap exposed pipes with insulation. You can get it at Home Depot, at Lowe's, at Aces Hardware. Get the insulation if they have any left, and wrap those pipes to keep them warm. And then also in your yard, the landscaping, you want to cover the plants, cover them with blankets or trash bags, plastics, anything that can cover them and protect them from the extreme cold. A lot of that landscaping, if it dies, it's going to be very costly to replace that in the summertime. Eliminate cold air sources near water pipes. And if your pipes freeze, stop water service into the house with the main water shutoff valve. Contact a licensed plumber. Never use hot water, a torch, or an open flame to thaw a frozen pipe or a meter, because you will blow that thing. And make sure you also purge the landscaping irrigation system, the sprinkler system. Make sure you purge it. There are two valves. There's one for the main water valve, and then there's another one that goes to the actual sprinkler system. You want to shut that off, and then you want to open the valve so you can purge that line. You purge that line, get the water out, and it's not going to explode. And again, that's also going to be costly to fix and replace the sprinkler system. So just a few things. Let's see. Joel says, are insurance companies leading the homeowners insurance in Houston? That's a great question. There are a few insurance companies who have left this market. I know the Texas legislature is trying to do something about it right now in session. There's still insurance, but when certain companies leave and there's less competition, then rates do suffer. And rates have gone up significantly within the last year. Quite often, in many cases, rates have doubled. So it's not exciting about that, but hopefully insurance companies start coming back in. The insurance companies, in their defense, they have really been blitzed by a lot of these claims. I mean, in Texas, we've had 3 or 4 or 5 hurricanes that have came by in the past few years. And there's just been a ton of claims, ton of losses that the insurance companies have had to pay out. And so that's why they've kind of wrapped up. A lot of them have left Florida, Texas, and California for these reasons. They knew about the extreme wildfire risk in California. A lot of them left and, did not renew policies, which kind of left a lot of homeowners holding the bag. So it's really sad. I really hope that, our politicians can do something to get that fixed. And that being said, hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful kickoff to the weekend. It is Friday, January 17th. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Let me know if I may be of service. Let's look at your personal situation. We'll be very happy to run your scenario, run your analysis. It's really no problem at all. You got to know what you're dealing with. If you're thinking about moving in the next 6 to 12 months, let me know. I'm very happy to be of service to you and your family. God bless. Peace and respect. I'll see you soon.